Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Just give me one more minute. I just message one more student. Okay, Putri, when's media exam? Is it this coming week? Yes.
Next week.
Next week. Okay, just give me, let me call this boy. What's the name of it? Okay, all right, here we go. Let's start now. This one. Come turn on your videos, please. Can you see? Can see the screen? So this is Tao Nan Primary School, and we will try. Come, Ilhan, Zahin. Okay, here we go. Try to make sure you get all correct. Keep your score. Okay, this is 1 mark per question. 1 mark per question. 1 mark per question. Zahin, okay not Zahin? Are you alright, Zahin? When's your exam, Zahin? This coming week, mid-year exam. Over already. SA1 not yet, right? Okay, let us see. Okay, to the nearest 1,000. Congratulations, Putri. Okay, for question number 1, come, Ilhan. Zahin, correct, well done. For question number 1, Ilhan, are you in, Ilhan? Question number 2 is Putri. Congratulations again. And what about Zahin? Hold on. Well done. Well done. Zahin, what about Zahin? Question number 2. And we can move on to question number 3. So, Ilhan, are you there, Ilhan? And over, Ilhan, are you there? Well done. Okay, both of you all are all right. I don't need to. We go straight to question number 3. 3 and 4. So, notice question number 4 is general knowledge life skill. So, question. Okay, Mr. Ilhan, we are doing 3 and 4 now. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. So if you are not so sure, crack your head a little bit, ask yourself how many percent noodles? How many percent is noodles? And then you will be able to get the ratio. You compare the percentages. You compare the percentages. Okay, Zahin gets, congratulations Zahin, well done for question number 3. Now Putri and Ilhan. What about the rest? This Akil. He's not here. Well done to Miss Putri. We are waiting for Mr. Ilhan for question number 3. If not, we have to explain. We will be going through. Number 4, you must know what. Okay, well done. Well done, Zahin. Okay, let us see whether Miss Putri can do this. Okay, Ilhan almost there for this one. So I'm just going to, okay, both are correct for question number 4. Down here now, let us go compare the percentages. Total is 100%. So 100%, so we take 100 minus 10, minus 25, minus 35, you get 30%. Let us just double check. Ilhan, run away. I'm explaining for him. Ilhan, don't run away, Ilhan. I know you're sleepy. 35 plus 25 is 60. 60 plus 10 is 70. So this is 30. Mr. Ilhan, are you there, Mr. Ilhan? So noodles is 30%. Sandwiches is 35%. They ask you now to make a comparison of the ratio of those who bought noodles to sandwiches. So noodles to sandwiches, Ilhan. One is 30%. The other one is 35%. Not the other way around. We divide by 5, you get 6 Divide by 5, you get 7. So this is number 1. Okay, down here. Now, if you don't get it, please watch the video. Hold on. And for question where is it? Ya Allah. Down here. For question number, this you ask yourself, what's your height? Your height is 1 point something. You cannot have a bed that's lesser than your height. How are you going to sleep? Right? You cannot have a 1 meter bed. You got to bend yourself. So it got to be longer than 1.5 meters. Your height might be 1.5, 1.6 meters. So it's 2 meters. All right. It cannot be 2 cm, very small. 2 cm. That means you are Tom Tam or something. 20 meters is like maybe for a gym. 20 meters, like you do the long jump. Long jump. You know, long jump is what? You run and jump. That's 20 meters. 20 cm is just like that. So answer is 2 meters. This is logical question that you must be able to estimate. Okay, here we go. The next one. Plank means wooden plank means thin, like a seesaw type of wood. But normally it's so Zahin, maybe you tell your mom I may have to return her some money because we may have only 4 sessions this month. I do not know whether after Raya on the Sunday, whether students want to come. They might be going visiting. You see? So let me reconfirm with her later. I will check with the other parents. But I think there's going to be another strict. Probably we cannot visit one another because the number of COVID cases is getting higher and higher. It's starting to spread now. Let's see. Come on, this is area question. Come on. If you're unsure, okay, we have the first one now. Okay, the first one. Hold on, Just a moment. Okay, Zahin Ilhan for question number 5. Well done. Sorry, Zahin and Putri. So, Ilhan, are you there, Ilhan? Come. You got to know all these studies must be basic knowledge for you. Otherwise, so the perimeter is 150, breadth is 30. Take 150 minus 30 minus 30 minus 60, you get 90. 90 divided 2, you get 45. You must be able to do this. So now, how to get this answer? 45 times 30, you get 1350. For question number 6, both have same answers. Okay, and your answer is...
lagging.
I'm lagging. Okay, I will now change to the other phone. I think, okay. I hope this is better. All right. Oh, you are changing. Okay. Sorry, Iran. Okay, no problem. All right. So down here now, 180 minus 39 minus 90 will give you 51. Number 3. Okay, notice we are going through it fast because you have no problems. Okay, you are actually quite all right. That means it's a good sign. Okay, it's a good sign. But sometimes if the rest, let's say Akil comes in, might be a little bit slow, we be patient. Okay, we try now. Okay, I will, the bottom one, I'll tell you what signs there is there, just in case you can't see. Okay, this one is divide. This is plus. So sorry, Mr. Zahin, you made a classic mistake, I think. I think so. Let me just double check. No? Yeah, sorry, Mr. Zahin, you made a classic mistake. So what classic mistake is that? I think you took bigger number divided by smaller number. Why? Because normally that's what we do at primary school. That might not be the case. All right, let us see. Too cheap. Ilhan, too cheap. That's too cheap. Zahin, this next answer is for question 7 also. Okay, I'll come to that in a moment. What about Putri? Can you get the answer, Putri? You know how to do for question 7? Yes, you do. Okay, so now this is what many of you did. What do you do? Okay. Ilhan didn't do this. He was on the way of getting an answer. So normally you say, 50 erasers, $10. So what do? I want to find one eraser, 50 divided by 10. Once you do this, you have made an error. What error? Zain, you also make this error, Zain. Okay, focus eyes here. Once you do this, you have made a mistake already. If whether you say the answer is 5 or 50, your answer is wrong. Why? Because in your mind, you are already programmed from primary 1, bigger number divided by smaller number. This need not be true. Okay, let us take example. 2 papaya cost $6. 1 papaya is $3, correct? Now, how you get 3? This number 6 must divide by 2, you know. This 6 is on top. The 2 is below. You said, look, the 10 must be on top. 50 must be below. Can you see now? So now, why you make this mistake? You must understand yourself, because I teach many students who have issues. So the thing is, you are programmed. You are programmed to think bigger number divided by smaller number. Not true. Remember, not true. Bigger number not always divide. In this case, this you stay the same, and you put 50 below. So how to do this? This is in dollars. Don't worry about this. You divide. 1 divided by 5. Okay, we change it to 10 lah. Okay, times 2 times 2. What do you get? You get 2 over 10. 2 over 10 is 0.2. No, 0.2 what? Dollars. $0.2 is how much? It's 20 cents. Now, how to do this? Another way that you will be able to see. I changed this to cents. $1 is 100 cents. $10 is 100 cents. What is 100? 100 is 10. I put 100, another 2 zeros. Then 50 erasers here. 50 erasers. Now what is one? Sorry, this is bad handwriting. Sorry, 50 E. So 1 E. Now you can see clearly. 1,000 divide by 50. Now you see, I do not know how to divide. Okay, we cancel the 0 first. Cancel 0. So how to divide? So take 10 divide by 5. You get 2. 1 on here, this one get 2. Now can you see 20? Can see now 20 down here. So it's 20 cents. So remember, I want you to know your own weakness. Your own weakness, sometimes we have habits. See what habits? Habits sometimes we are aware of, some we are not aware of. Because I teach students all the time, I can see your thinking. So if you are saying it's 5 cents, 50 cents, you are suffering from this habit of what? Bigger number divided by smaller number. Automatically, although you write it like that, 50 erasers, $10, you will divide the other way around. You will do a switch. So be careful, okay? Be careful. All right, we move on to the next one. We move on to the next one, okay? Putri says number 1. Zahin says number 3 for question 8. And Ilhan, let's see. Okay, yeah, Ilhan, well done. Okay, for question 7. Question 8, remember, you must do the brackets first. So we give you 1 more minute. You want to change your answers, no problem. But there's 2 persons with different answers. So who is correct? Is it Zahin, Ilhan, or none? Is Zahin, Putri, or none? Let's see. For sure, 1 is wrong lah. For sure. 30 seconds left. Okay, so let's see. So 2% says 3, 1% says 1. And sometimes if you're not confident, so more people say it's 3. Then Putri says, my answer is number one. She start to be frightened. Don't be frightened, be confident. Huh? Okay, we're going to go through now. Let us see. Which one do we do first? We do bracket first. 2 plus 3, 5. Now you have times, right? I'm going to rewrite. Huh? You do this one, right? Like that. So what do you do next? Don't do the minus. You must do times or divide. But you got times and divide. Which one? Do the left one first. Do the left one. Don't do the right one. Huh? 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 5, 15. 20 minus 15 is 5. The answer is number 1. Okay, Zahin, are you okay, Zahin? I know you are singing the song, Zahin, but are you see your mistake or not? You see a mistake. You do the plus first, get 5. Now down here, which one you do first? You must do the left one first. Not this left one, this is minus. Divide and times, when you have divide and times or times and divide, you must do the left one first. Then after that, you do the right one and then you minus. So answer is 5. Huh? Okay. Okay, inshallah. I'm sure if you all right. This one now. Kelly. Oh, yeah. So you must know, you must draw. In order to do this, I suggest you draw your compass lah. Okay, draw a compass. You say I do not know where is west, east or north. Okay, north you know, south you know. Remember the word we lah. We for the boys go for an S, something like that. Or some teacher says naughty elephant spray water. You can do that, up to you. Okay, but we down here tells you the direction. So let us see how should she turn so that she faces west. We have okay. I think Zahin, you got to check. Okay, so now you know this is north, south, all right, west and east. So now maybe you must know what's clockwise first. Okay, clockwise you follow the clock lah. Okay, you follow the clock goes in this direction. It goes this direction. Okay, so that is clockwise. Anti-clockwise is the other opposite direction lah. Okay, that is the first thing. Second thing, you must know the degrees. So can you see down here now? Between north and east is 90 degrees. You see, yeah, down here is also 90 degrees, also 90 degrees, also 90 degrees. So in the whole thing is 360 degrees. One turn to the 1/4 turn. This is called 1/4 turn. 1/4 is 90 degrees. 2/4 is 180 degrees. So let us mark it. And then Zahid can see where he made the mistake. Now down here, we draw northeast. He's facing northeast. This is north, this is east. So must be in between. You see, you see, not so sure. North and east, in between northeast. North and west, northwest down here. South and west, southwest. South and east, southeast. Now don't say east, north. Always start with this one first, north or south. Okay, don't say we are in Southeast Asia, correct? Don't say we are East South Asia. Funny. Okay, so now from here, she wants to face where? Want to face west. So if you go clockwise, so they have clockwise, you have clockwise. Clockwise down here, Zahin, is more than 180 degrees. 180 degrees down here, no, Zahin. This is 180 degrees. This is more than 180 degrees. So clockwise, 45 to 135 don't have that. Because you need how much? So you say, how many degrees is this? Okay, hold on. We go back. Now, how many degrees? This is 90. You split into two 45 lah. This is 45. This is also 45. Correct? So now you have 45 and 45. You want to face, Kelly wants to face west. So west is here. So you be either you go like that, this way, clockwise, or you go anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, 45 degrees plus 90. 45 plus 90 is 135. 135 anti-clockwise, correct? See this, you can see now down here, this is 135. How do you know 135? Because one corner here, this one is 90. 90 plus 45 is 135. Are you all okay? Okay, huh? I hope you're okay. Okay. Akil, welcome. Welcome to the show, Mr. Akil. You look like a DJ now. All right. Number 9. All right, here we go. So, all right, here we go. Let's move to the next one. Okay, this one graph. You should be able to do this. Huh? The graph shows the number of. So, well done, Mr. Ilhan. Huh? Question number 9. Okay, we can. Do 14. Huh? Two persons given answer already. Okay, Akil and Zahin have the same answer. Then let's see. Okay. All right, there's a few answers here. Let us see. Yeah. I'm still trying to process the question, to tell you honestly. This graph shows the number of books Nathan read in 6 weeks. So let us see one. This one is 10. Week 1 is 10. Oh, okay, I just write it down. Because this is a little bit unclear, this question. So, but let us see. 10 books. Then week 2, 14 books. Okay. Week 3, 12 books. Week 4, he got how many? 6 books. Week 5, 10 books. Week 6, 12 books. So can you see now? How many weeks did he read more, or 12 books or more? Is this week? 3 weeks. This week he read 12, more than 14, more than 12, this one 12, this one 12. So for 3 weeks, he was able to meet his target. I hope you understand. I myself was a little bit confused at first, but that's what it means. Okay, we do the next one. Okay, we try this 3 questions. Just give me a moment. All right, let us see. We have one person. Wow. Question number 11, Mr. Akil. Congratulations to Mr. Akil. Well done. Akil, you need to rinse your face. Please rinse your face. You look very sleepy. There's a few things that we can do to make ourselves be less sleepy. See, I rinse my face. You can also buka puasa, but that's not a good idea. Although some of us are tempted. Zahin, are you tempted to buka now? Zahin, okay, let us see. Okay, anyone else for question number 11? Twelve is not correct, Mr. Akil. Okay, Zahin has a different answer for Akil for question 11. We are waiting for Mr. Ilhan and Ms. Puteri. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ilhan. Well done. Well done, Mr. Ilhan. Putri, can you Putri question 11? Putri, okay? No, okay. So we're gonna now. First of all, you must understand the meaning. I'm gonna enlarge this first, huh? So Zahid also pay attention because your answer is not correct. So let's see. I do not know Ilhan and what's Ilhan and siapa ni? Akil. Your answers are correct, but do you get it right in terms? Do you really understand? So let us see. So down here now, they tell us there's a 60% discount. Discount means don't need to pay. So out of 100%, they're only paying 40%. Why 40%? Because we take 100%. Okay, 100% is the original price. We minus 60%. Now, because this is the discount. Discount means you don't need to pay. So you only need to pay 40%. Okay, so this 40% is actually $46. So you can do it very simply. You can find 1%. 46 divided by 40. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna find out what's the answer yet. I just leave it in mid working like that. Okay, it's okay because this is working, no problem. You know, for 100%, you times by 100. Okay, 100% you times by 100. So 46 over 40 times 100. Okay, you get 1 0 gone 1 0. Okay, divide by 4 or divide by 2, you get 5. Divide by 2, you get 2. So say 46 times 5 is equals to 230. How I can get it? Well, I will teach you another time. Okay, calculate so far. Divide by 2. You get 115, which is this answer. Okay, so I want you to remember that discount means you don't need to pay. So that means you only need to pay 40% and because the whole thing is 100%. So 40% is $46. Okay, you can find 100% from there. Okay. getting through, we are getting tougher and tougher stuff. All right, let's see. Let's see who can get it. Sorry. Sorry, yeah. So for number 12, 2%, 3% is a good answer. Let's see, Akil and Zahin. Both have the same answer. And I can tell you the answers are not correct. So Zahin, and according to the answer key, your answers are not correct. Okay, not so tough. Okay, we'll try again in a moment, okay? Okay, Ilhan also not so correct. They want you to find what makes up 5, 8 of the figure. I give you the clue. What is 5, 8? You divide it into 8 equal parts. So what is 5, 8? 5, 8 is like this. Why 5, 8? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 parts out of 8. So you see which one is 5, 8 parts.
Am I correct?
Congratulations. Okay, yours is the only correct answer. So you need 5 parts. I repeat, you need 5 parts. Okay, down here, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let us go one by one. Okay, one by one. Okay, we divide it into 8 parts first. Now we find A and C. A and C down here only is 2 out of 8 parts. So A and C is not. Next one, B and C. B is where? B is here. We have to C is. Hey, sorry. I cannot see the thing. Sorry, So down here, C is here, B is here. Again, how many parts is this? 1, 2, 3 out of 8. They want 5 out of 8, so this is not. Let's say C and D. C and D is look like half lah. Right? This one looks like half because this is half of it. This is 4 out of 8. Then the last one is A and D. So this is A. And then D. D, notice, it has a bigger part down here. So this is actually how many parts? This down here is actually 2 parts. So it's 1, 2. I can cut down here and cut down here. Can you see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8. So the answer 4 is correct. The answer 4 is correct. We do try the next one. Okay, later we'll reach 15, we'll stop for a while. Huh? Okay, let us see. I'm so sorry, you're not correct. Number 13, Miss Putri. Okay. Think through, think through. Huh? So sorry, Mr. Ilhan is not correct. Zahin also not correct. Okay, we give you 1 more minute to think. 1 more minute. All right, then I will explain. 1 minute more.
Am I correct?
Your answer. No, your answer this time is not correct. No, so sorry. It's not correct. We're going to go through. 1 minute. Try to think again. Try to think again. Okay, let us go one by one. Let's see. Anyone else? Now, so Sam is years old now. In 10 years' time, how old will Sam be? Oh, Sam will be E plus 10 now. Because now Sam is E years old. 10 years' time is E plus 10. And then the mother will be thrice as old as he. So 3 times of this. So 3 plus 10. I'll stop here. E plus 10. So the mother will be 3 times. So 3E plus 30. That's the mother's age. Then how is the mother, how old is the mother now? So now you must, this is the age 10 years time. You must minus this by 10. So it's 3E plus 20, which is number 4. Did anyone give number 4? No, right? Okay, who's confused? Anyone's confused? 1. Zahin, you understand? Zahin, you understand? Zahin! No, okay. So here we go. We start again. I'm going to go inside the room for a while. Let me just go inside the room. Okay, so that, because just now the internet wasn't so good. So I'm going to get inside here. And okay, just a moment. So that you can see. All right. Oh, you just take note. Sam is years old. Okay. So we rub off now. Yeah. Sam now Sam is years old now. This is now. 10 years time, E plus 10. Then they say the mother is 3 times Sam's age, not now, but in 10 years time. So if Sam is, this is the mother, the mother in 10 years time, not now, 10 years time. So times this by 3 get 3E, times this by 10 get 30. Okay, so far okay. Now you want to find mother now. This is age 10 years time. Must minus 10 to get the age now. So 3E plus 20. You minus 10, get 20. This is now the age of the mother now. How? Okay, na? Okay, Putri, you get it? Don't get it. Never mind. Okay, what? Akil, you get it? Akil get it. Do not know whether through the way not is different. Irhan, you get it? Okay, Irhan a little bit high. Okay, let's see. We try again. We try again. Huh? So now, Sam's age now is E. This one you understand, Putri? Yes. In 10 years' time for Sam, E plus 10. This one you understand? Then I say mother. Mother is 3 in 10 years' time. Huh? Not now, no. 10 years' time. The mother is 3 times this age. So times 3 times 3. This one you understand? So now you want to come back now, you must minus 10. See, if Sam, you want to find Sam's age now, minus 10, you get E. So this one you must minus 10 here. You get 20 lah. Okay? A little bit confusing lah sometimes. But you can do this. Okay, we do angles lah. I gotta get hold on. Okay, anyway, okay, we have the first question. Let's see whether you're right. You'll see in a moment. Huh? Where's my answer? See, okay, we have only one answer so far. We have, let me see. Zahid and Akil says number 3. Both of you are wrong. It's not number 3. How you'll get, I'm very curious. I myself am thinking how to get the answer. Okay, we come to this later, okay? We come to this later. Let me just double check whether there's anything wrong with this question. Okay, let me try that. Okay, can you try some? 5.7. 5.7, 579. Come on. 5786. Okay, round up the product. This is 5.786. So now you must times it first. Once you times it, what do you get? You get 578.6 when you get the product. So how do you know? Well, I take 5, 7, 8. All right, there's a point here. 6 times 100. So when you times 100, this shifts 1, 2. You get 578.6. Okay, what is it now that we're supposed to do? You want nearest whole number. Whole number, that means you're looking at the ones down here. So if this next one beside it is number 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, don't plus 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 1. So you get 5, 7, 9. Who's confused? Who's confused? Anyone's confused? No. Okay, we try the next one. Okay, can you try? Hold on. Okay, 4 minutes to do the both. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Okay, let us see now. You're gonna knock out already. Zahid, tahan already. Rinse your face lah. I went to rinse my face. Ilhan, are you there? Come on, question number 17 can do. Everyone can do 17. Quite easy, quite easy. Cannot tahan lama, Ilhan. Ilhan, you look as if you're gonna knock out Ilhan. Zahin, you look as if you're tired also. Rinse your face lah. Go and rinse your face. You mabuk already, cannot think lah. Go and rinse your face or go and eat some chocolate. Okay, come. All right, you can do this. You can do this. The perimeter of a square is 1 meter. Find the area. Very simple. Come on, you can do this. 17. Putri, that's very big lah. Besar, man. So big. Okay, since you all are tired, I tell you a story, can. Okay, we tell you. You can go on the net to search on this story lah. Okay, so this story is actually happened in Australia. Not Australia, Australia. But don't get shocked by this story, okay? I'm going to show you how to search for this story. So, okay, down here now, let's see. We are going to look at this story because you all are tired already. So, alamak, where is it? Sekejap. I'm searching for my Allah Akbar. How come this thing is down here ni? Sekejap. This is quite a sad story lah. It's a sad story. So you see the story about an Australian man by the name of Fries. I think Fries. You take Australia, father, underground. Don't be shocked by this story. Can you see not the screen? I'm getting can see. Now down here. Look at this image down here. This man. This man, he's about 70 plus. This is more than 10 years ago, more than 50, about 15 years ago. This is his daughter. You know what he did to his daughter? You know, you can see this thing here, this thing down here. Can see this thing? This is underground, no? Can you see this thing down here? This is underground. This daughter of his spent 24 years underground. You see, what did the father do? This is the man. He go and drug his own daughter, no? Make her like drunk like that, mabuk, then go and chain her up, put her inside here and go and have children with her, no? Forced to have children with her. Can you imagine? Own father doing it to the daughter. This daughter now gave birth in this place. You know where this place is? It's underground, his home. It's underneath his home. So he go and build like underground, different rooms. Okay, this is his home. Underneath it is this. So they captured him. See people on the outside looking. So underneath this thing, he go and build like a prison, a dungeon for his own daughter. And then his daughter, what happened? His daughter gave birth. He take the baby, force the daughter to write a letter to say that, tell the mommy and daddy, don't search for me anymore. Please take care of my child. And just left it outside the door. Of course, the daughter did not leave it because she couldn't come out. The father is the one. And I think they have 4 or 5 children or 6, or I can't remember how many children they have. Until one day, she was locked inside for 24 years together with the eldest daughter and son and one more child. And the eldest daughter had a very strange disease or sickness. She was rushed to the hospital and needed some blood, I think. And I think she was supposed to give the blood. So at that point in time, when he brought the daughter and all, they were caught. He was caught and was interrogated, and they found out that the daughter is very, very frightened. Can you imagine? 24 years. Can you see 24 years down here? Spent underground. Can you imagine? Horrifying story of Elizabeth Fritzl, who spent 24 years underground. What thing? Tortured by who? The own father, no? And this is what they built underground. Poor thing. And then they found, this is the living area. You can see now. The room. And he makes sure that foam down here is soundproof, no? You scream and scream and scream, no one can hear you. Imagine underneath this. Okay, but anyway, it's quite a scary story. Imagine our own parents doing this. I can't imagine that, right? I'm sure you cannot imagine that. So, can you imagine the child of the father? The child of the father and the daughter is the same thing. Because he had sex with the daughter and they produced a grandchild, right? But it's the father's child. It's the daughter's, I do not know how to explain. You understand that? Your father's child is the children, then the grandchildren. Now the grandchildren and grandchildren is all mixed up. Anyway, let's get back to maths. I do not know whether this has helped you to be a little bit awake, but I can see that some of us are a little bit lost already. Okay, hold on. I am lost now because I do not know where is my, just a moment. Okay, we go back to this. Now this one, how to do this one? They tell you this is a square. So I draw a square lah. And the perimeter of the square is this plus this plus this plus this, right? Is equal to 1 meter. If I want to find one side, I take 1 meter divide by 4 lah. Okay, what is it? You get 1/4 meter. Oh, 1/4 meter? Yes. That is down here 1/4 meter. And down here 1/4 meter. Now they ask you to find the area. Area very simple lah, 1/4 times 1/4 lah. Or you can take 1/4 as 0.25. Okay, times 0.25. You will get the answer. I think it's 0.0625, is it? Let me see whether it's correct. This is number 17, right? Or you can write it as 1/4 times 1/4 is 1. 1/4 times 1/4. You get 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 4 is 16. 1/16. Okay? You all look very bored already lah. Aduh, are you all okay not? Okay, we have to do something else and we only got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. Okay, I will try to give you more interesting questions lah. Okay, but this is the answer for this. Another one is this is the answer. Up to you which one you want. You want decimal or you want. So I will try to give you some other questions. Let me see. I have a message. Hold on. Can we take? I am crying. Why you're crying? Okay. P1 question. Aduh. No, P1 question is so easy lah. Okay, 100 divided by 4. Okay, so now down here, some say, can I take 100 divided by 4? Can. Hold on. Okay, I'll show you now. Down here now you change to cm, is 100 cm. But you have a problem later. I'll show you what the problem is. So you divide by 4. Remember this is a square. You get 25. 25. Okay, good. Then you find area, 25 times 25. You get, is it 6 to 5? Let me see. 25 times 25, is it 6 to 5 or something? 6 to 5. So you get 6 to 4, 5 square cm. But they want in square meters. So that's why you change, you have it as meter lah. It's 0.25 times 0.25. You get 0.0625 or something like that. Okay. P1 question cannot we have to hold on. Try again. Please try question 19. Question 19. Come on. Come, Zain, come on, Zain. You know the early Muslims, they were fighting during the Battle of Badr, fasting time, puasa-puasa they berperang, no? And they became very strong. What am I doing? I'm wiping myself so that I feel a bit freshened up. You can do that if you want to. Anybody. Okay, we have the first one now. Wow! 3% straight shot wrong. Okay, let's see. Who has not given answer? Ilhan, you give an answer here. Okay, so we are going to show you step by step. Let us rearrange this. Okay, that means the three of you I've gotten it wrong. So, and you give the same answer. So remember the sign is always in front. This now is 8m. This one is minus m. 8m minus m. You get 7m. All of you got 7m. That's correct. All of you got 7m. But let's see Ilhan's answer. Okay, hold on, Ilhan. Let me just check. Yours also is a little bit different, but yours is almost correct, but it's also wrong. So all four of you got it wrong. So now, what do we do? Now I put plus 8 on here. Minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. 7m plus 5, not minus 5. 7m plus 5. Are you okay? Can see not? You see down here, You got 8M minus 1M, 7M. Then you got, this is a plus. You got $8. You utang $3. You still have $5. Okay? Alamak, your head all are too tired lah. Hey, you're going to wash your face lah. Hello, Mr. and Miss. I can see Putri, her head already dah sengat. Akil turn off the thing. Si Zahin, dia ada golek-golek macam mabuk ni, mabuk. Zahin, Zahin, wake up, dah tidur dah. Ilhan, dia ngantuk, aduh, teruklah gitu, teruk. Oh, dah mabuk dah. Wake up lah, wake up. Go and rinse your face lah. Okay, here we go. Can you express, this one most of you will get it wrong again. Let's see whether you can get it right. 0.5% as a fraction. Come on, come on, come on. 0.5% as a fraction. So, Putri, later you must take a nap lah, Putri. Before your next session, try to take a nap. Because your body will feel tired, you know. Mathematics, you know, is a lot of thinking. I am so sorry, you have made a mistake. They didn't say 50%. 50% is half. This is 0, not even 1%. Ni lagi kecil dari 1%. Ilhan, stop playing the towel. Come, Ilhan. Zahin, mabuk. Hey, Zahin, come on, Zahin. Zahin dah mabuk lah, Zahin. Zahin, same thing, Zahin. Zahin, half is 50%. This one is not 50%. It's not even 1%. Okay, I show you all how to do this lah. Okay, those of you say half. Half is 50%.
Am I correct, Joe?
No, it's also not correct. This now is not even 1%. Okay, 1%. Let's say 1%. 1% is what? Is 1 over 100. Right? I explained to you that you can see the 100 here, 100. This is 1 over 100. Half percent, how to write half percent? Is 0.5 over 100 lah. Then how? How to do? Well, you can times this by 2. Times this by 2. 0.5 times 2 get 1. 1 over 200 is your simplest form fraction. Do you get it? Don't get it. Okay, so we try on the whiteboard. Aduh, Ilhan, you don't fall off your chair lah, Ilhan. Si Akil just now, you ask me, look at Ilhan. Dia sekarang ni dah ngantuk dah. Your headset is sengit lah. Aduh, tunjuk kucing. Okay, I will let you hear some song on kucing then. Now down here, see ya. Here we go. 5%, what is it? It's 5 over 100. Remember, percentage is fraction with denominator 100. 1%, 1 over 100. Half percent is half over 100. How to do? How make this? Make this to 1 whole times 2. You must also times 2 down here. What do you get? 1 over 200. That cannot understand. Okay, you cannot see this, huh? Okay, 1% you agree, huh? It's 1 over 100. Putri, do you agree? Half percent is not even 1. You must be smaller than this, huh? So it's 1 over 200. Half percent is this one, you cut into 2. You divide this by 2. Right? So how to divide by 2? Okay, not so sure. Okay, never mind. Maybe when you're more awake, the denominator can. Okay, now we try lah. We try a few fraction. We change to percentage. Okay, you see, How many percent?
Forty out of 100, je.
40, no, 40 out of 100, good. So this is 40 out of 100 is 40%. Percent means over 100. So this one, you divide by 4, you divide by 4. What do you get? 1 over 100. 1 over 100, how many percent?
1%.
So if I put 2, let's say I put 1 out of 400, how many percent? Aduh Zahin, tidur Zahin. Aduh, dia baring. Zahin, you got to rinse your face, Zahin. You see, otherwise you won't be able to focus. And maybe, don't worry, we only got 1 more week during Ramadan, right? Next week is the last week in Ramadan. So it's okay. So how to do this one? How to do? Can you see that? Now you have to divide this by 4 to get base of 100. Then instead divide by 4, you get 0.25. So what is the thing over here? 0.25 over 100. Yes, sir. Over 100. And then you times this by 4 lah. You times this by 4. You get 1 over 400. Okay, but never mind lah. Okay, we come to this later when you all are able to grasp. You write down all the common factors of 12 and 42. Common factors, let's see. 84 cannot be. Dah mabuk dah. Aduh, 84. You going find multiple I didn't ask you to find multiple. They say factors. Means what numbers can 12 and 42 be divided by? What are some of the factors? Okay, Zahin. Any more, Zahin? 1, 2. I think absolutely correct. Zahin has got it in. What about the rest? Both numbers can be divided by 1. Okay. Both numbers can be divided by 2. Both numbers can be divided by 3. And both numbers can be divided by 6. So the answer is 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Just write it down, okay? Or both numbers can be divided by 1, can be divided by 2, can be divided by 3, can be divided by 6. Okay, here we go. Next one. Okay, can you try this one? Question 22. Well done, Ilhan. I think you're too tired. Maybe you do. Okay, we try this one, 24. 24. Anybody? Anybody? Let's see whether. I think I better give you some music to listen to lah. Is it okay? Can I? No, don't want. Because you're listening to. Share more story. Okay, I tell you this story. I was from Bartley Secondary School. Okay, maybe I don't know whether Ilhan or Akil heard the story lah. Okay, you know what's Bartley Secondary School? I share with you. Bartley Secondary School is here. You can see my screen. This is Bartley. And I was the class joker. This is the map. Down here, this is Bartley Secondary. This is the school. And what happened? In my school, last time we had to take technical, and I was a class joker. I would make fun of people. And one day, in this extra lesson, we do metal work and all. The teacher was very, very angry. What happened? The teacher was very, very angry because one of the students went to the toilet, used the teacher's toilet, and we only use the teacher's toilet in this school now. And now the toilet bowl was jammed. I told you about this, Akil. So what happened was, we found out. I wanted to find what's happened. Someone flushed his underwear in the toilet bowl. The thing jammed. You know, you flush cloth inside, it get jammed. Now how to flush? So the teacher was so upset. Teacher says, who was the one who did it? Tell me, own up, who was the one? I was a class joker. I went down with my friend. I said, hey, you did it, right? You disgusting boy. I was from a boys' school. I said, you berak in your pants. I said, you shit in your pants. I use a bad word. She shit in your pants. Are you not wearing an underwear? You cause, I think you're such a disgusting person. Say, no, not me. I was just joking, right? So the next person I went to is Chun Se, his name. I gave him even a nickname, Tunti. I said, Tunti, you're a disgusting boy. You did your business in your pants. Now you don't have an underwear. The underwear is chucked on there. And then his face turned red because he was the one. And then his friends around him, beside him, looked angrily at me. Then I felt so bad. Imagine if you are the one who's not wearing underwear and someone make fun of you. So I told him, Chun Se, I really am very, very sorry. I didn't mean it was just a joke. But I've already hurt someone. And after that, Allah is going to teach me a lesson. What lesson did he teach? 2 weeks later, we were going for cross country. Cross country means you run at McRitchie Reservoir. Now, in our class, there were so many boys, but they only have 10 persons who can represent the class, and 14 persons want to run. So we decided, let's go for a trial run. The top 10 will represent the class. So I was in the afternoon session. Last time we have morning session, afternoon session. We report at 1 o'clock. So what happened was, in the morning we came, we go and run. So I was running. I was quite fast, like Akil, Ilhan, very fast. I run. I was number 3. And then reaching number 2, sekali, I remember that morning I ate nasi lemak. And suddenly my stomach started turning. And I started to kentut. I say, what do I do? Do I run to the end and finish it and win? Then I can represent the class. I say, just a little bit more, 200 meters more. So I ran, and the liquid one came out in my pants. So do I stop or continue? So I say, I might as well continue just a little bit more. But the problem is I didn't realize, when I reached the end, more dung came out. but the stomach started turning, and I needed to go to toilet. I couldn't stop myself. You know, there's one story called the pot that could cook and then it started to overflow. It started to do that. So I asked myself, do I go to the toilet? You go to the toilet. Remember what happened to my friend? I had to, my underwear were full of tai again. I would have to throw it into the dustbin or so. I probably might flush inside the toilet bowl, get stuck, and then everyone make fun of me. My uniform was white in color. So immediately I take my bag, I untuck my shirt. Straight away I walk back. I said, I'm going to go back home. I'm not going to be tight inside my pants at home. Remember, I made fun of someone else, right? So what happened? As I was walking to the bus stop, by the time I reach the bus stop, I say, hey, can I take the bus now? Because my house is in Toa Payoh, no? This is Bartley. Bartley is very far. You look at this thing. I show you again. This from here, no? We take directions, we look at directions now. Let's say now, I want to go to Toa Payoh lah. You know how far it is? Taking bus is 29 minutes, you know. So what happened? So I try to see, maybe the Thai is not so smelly. Maybe I sat on the bus stop. I got out, I saw brown, everything brown. I say I cannot go inside the bus lah. The bus driver might still give me a scolding. So I started walking. I thought no one know. Alhamdulillah, no one know. And I apologized to Allah. I say, Allah, forgive me. I promise you I won't make fun of anyone. I promise. Sekali a double-decker bus whizzed by me. And the olden days, those times, the double-decker, the window can be open, you know. And then a head stuck up. It was this friend of mine by the name of Imam Musbaha. I do not know whether any of you is your uncle or something. This guy is a naughty boy. He said, Shahid! He called my name. And he got down the next bus stop. Although I am trying to hide away from everyone. Now this person now is at the bus. He walked to me. He said, what are you doing? What do I say? I just show him. I lifted up my pants and show him. I lifted up my shirt and show him. And he looked at me like that face. I say, mati lah. This boy is going to go back. And then he said, okay. Then he's going to go. I said, I'm going to go back home. I say, habis lah. I go to school the next day. Everyone is going to make fun of me. This boy is a mischievous boy. So I started walking. I remember there was a cyclist cycling past me. You know what he did? He was shocked to see me all brown and all. And during this time, the tide keep going. I felt my underwear was like full, you know. Like you were wearing Pampers, diapers. It was full already. And then I had to walk past a major bus stop. And I could see, try to walk as far away from them. I can see their head all looking up at me because they can see my pants is all brown already. Maybe even smelly. By the time I walk, I reach my car park. You know, during that time, the stomach didn't stop, you know. Even though there's no more tahi coming out, the gas come out. By the time I reached the car park, it started to overflow. The tahi can't start coming over. The underwear really cannot contain any more tahi, liquid. It started to flow. So I'm living on the 11th floor. Do I take the lift or do I take the walk up the stairs? If I take the lift and then I meet some auntie, uncle, my neighbor, they'll make fun of me and mess my life. They say, this tahi boy. So I went up the staircase. By the time I reached the 9th level, it started to drip on the floor. When I reached the 11th floor, it dripped and I started to run to the door. Luckily, it's 2 doors away. And I was at the gate. I called my mother, open the gate. I said, why? I said, just open the gate. So she opened the gate. I ran from the door to the corridor. It started dripping on the living room, the kitchen. My mother had to wipe. I mean, she's a witness here. I can later ask her. We asked her whether this story is true. She had to wipe the living room, the kitchen, the corridor right until 9th floor because the tahi all around them. And then when I was in the toilet already, guess what happened? I thought I got no more tahi anymore. I squat and some students asked me, what do you do? And of course I threw it away. But I was praying to Allah during this period. I said, Allah, please, I cannot go back to school like this. I cannot go back to school. Everyone make fun of me. What happened the next day? I went to school and I made promise to Allah and I said, I promise you I will not hurt anyone. The next day I went back to school. No one said anything to me. When I met Imam Musbaha, he didn't say anything to me. No one said anything. No one knew about it. And to me, it's a miracle. Is this story true? I will bring you to the witness, okay? Can I? So that you know it's true or not. Okay, we're going to ask my mother. Let's see. Okay. Nah, you are now witness. Is the story about me berak at Sec 2 true?
Ayo, why you tell your student? What's so
But is it
embarrassing?
true?
It's true.
Did you lock?
Punishment from Allah.
Did you lock the floor right to the corridor?
Yalah. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing lah. So the lesson I learned is don't make fun of anyone. You make fun of others, you think Allah will let you get you. Allah, if He punish you in a way you can never forget. And when did that happen? That happened more than 30 years ago. No, I'm now 51. That happened when I was 14 years old. I will never forget. So the point is, don't play a fool with Allah. Okay, we go back to maths. But although some of you are going to pengsan, okay, we try. Okay, but you have seen this is a true story. Yeah, a very sad story too. But normally the students they like this story. I'm thinking of writing a storybook called True Singapore Dunk Stories. Okay, come. Let us try. Are we at this question? Where is it? Okay, we do this one now. Number 25. I hope we are on the right one. Find the angle A. You must read all these. You must read all these lah. They tell you this. Wow, very fast, huh? I have not even finished reading question. Whew, that fast, she's that fast, Benar ke? That fast? I'm not sure she's so fast. How she get the one? I don't think it's correct, miss. You have gotten it wrong. Zahin, you can do this. Pitch at your head a little bit more. Come on. 90 divided by 2 cannot. So sorry. This is not for 90 degrees. But you must read this equilateral triangle, Come on. Notice mathematics. Okay, I want you to take a look at yourself, okay? Now, you must remember exam time, you don't go and study last minute and all that, and then you don't have enough sleep, because exam time, if you don't have enough sleep, you also cannot do maths. Maths is thinking. Zahin, I'm so sorry, your answer is not 30. How you get 30, Zahin? Come on. I tell you, you just only need to use the Z. And I have another story. While you're thinking about it, I'll tell you the Z story. Can? One day I was teaching when I went out and eat nasi ayam. I had to go home. Almost home, I had to poop and cannot tahan. I have to tahan poop beside the highway in Longkang. Yeah. What to do? Okay, we all have our days. Okay, Zahin, congratulations. You got the correct answer. Okay, you got to use the Z. One day I was giving tuition at home. I have classes, no? I'm so sorry. It's not. Putri is not. It's not. Almost there, but it's not there. And then this student of mine had a problem with saying Z. So when I was teaching him English, he always say G. So I had to meet the parents. No, I say zoo, say do. I say it's not do, it's zoo. And you know what happened after that? I met the parents. I say, your son is very good. Only got one problem. I say, what the problem? What's the problem? The problem with the Z. He said Z. Oh my goodness. The father is the source of the problem. The problem came from the father. The father is teaching the son about Z. And then in the end, I didn't tell the father. I said, no, there's no problem. There's no problem. Because how to tell the father? But anyway, here we go. So let us see. We are now going to use the Z. The Z. Down here. Can you see? This is parallel. So you are correct in saying this is 43, but they did not ask for that, Miss Putri. Down here, see again, I draw it nicely. Watch out, this is 43. What is 43? This is 43. And they tell you that this is an equilateral triangle. So Zahin got it. Although he's mabuk, dia masih boleh fikir. Tahniah pada Encik Zahin yang telah membuat lulus mathematics dalam keadaan mabuk ya. Down here is also 60. 60 minus 43 is 17. Can you see not? You all can see 17. And then there's another Z here. Z, and then 17 also. Can see not? Are you all able to see? Can see, I don't know, can see or not? Are you all nak pingsan eh? Can see not? Putri can see? Cannot see? Aduh, I tell story, she's awake. I stop telling story, she's sleepy already. Okay, one more time. I tell you, this one is the story of the Z. We go to the zoo. Down here is 43. Remember, they tell us this thing is equilateral, this triangle. So this must be 60, right? This is also 60. And this down here, you cannot say this is 90 degrees. They didn't tell you that. That's why you cannot say this is 30 degrees. Cannot say. This is also 60 degrees. Which one? Over here is also 60. So 60 minus 43 gets 17. And then you do another Z here. Zing. This is also 17. Okay, Okay, then we try. Next lesson, you try to be more awake lah. Okay, you try to, if you need to take a nap, take a nap. Otherwise, you can only concentrate for 45 minutes. You look now, I can only see the top of Zahin's head. And then si Akil, si Ilhan dah pengsan. Okay, try your best. Go fasting, man. We have one more lesson only. All right, so we will see you, inshallah. We eat a lot. Oh, we eat a lot. Yalah. We eat a lot, meaning what do you mean? Oh, no, Ilhan. You look shocked, Ilhan. But nice hair lah. Okay, I'll meet you again next week. All right, take care of yourself. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.